Hey, what's up guys? Weeder fan here. Just want to run over the Gerber Dime for you. This was actually a gift from my wife for my past birthday. This is all stainless steel construction, and as usual the Gerber site doesn't give you what kind of steel, whether it's 420, 440 or whatever. So all I can tell you is that this is stainless steel construction, including the outside shell here. It's all Torx bit construction, so I know for taking it apart, a lot of people don't have Torx bits, so that might be a bit of an inconvenience. It comes with this tiny keyring attachment here. I put this part on myself because I found it's so small. As you can see, it's pretty small. It just sits down in the bottom of your pocket, so it's a bit inconvenient to get out on quick notice. So by attaching this to one of my belt rings, this was actually painted black, but it's worn off now, that when I want it, I can just grab hold of the keyring lanyard here and pull it up out of my pocket. So that makes it a lot more handy for grabbing out. It has a dedicated bottle opener here that doesn't fold away. It's just always there. So that's actually pretty handy. I don't use it a lot, but it's a nice idea. So let's go to the main function. A pair of spring-loaded pliers. So these are pretty nice. They are super precision tipped with wire cutters back here in the back. One thing I really like about this, and it's a necessity I have for multi-tools, is I need the tools to be accessible from the outside. So I don't want to need a file and every time I have to open it up and take the tools out from this side. I need the tools to be accessible out here, which is one thing that that this tool gets right. So let's just have a look. Here we have a package opener. So just for ripping through box tape and stuff like that. So that's pretty neat. Here we have a pair of scissors, which are actually pretty good. They're spring scissors. So and the spring is pretty strong as well. So that's cool. One thing here, these scissors never fall back in right. I always have to push them and sit them back in. So when I close them, they always bring up right here on the side. I have to seat them. So I don't know if I bent it at some point or what. Here is the knife blade, which is a great blade design. It's ground on both sides, flat grind. It's a pretty functional shape, and one thing as Nothing Fancy mentions, you can check out his channel, I really like Nothing Fancy, is that the blade actually extends down past the bottom of the multi-tool itself. So if you're trying to cut on a flat surface, you can cut, as opposed to if the knife was extended up beyond the bottom of the multi-tool, you wouldn't be able to do that. So that's cool. Right here you have a flat top, just a standard flat top screwdriver. It's pretty fine, so you could probably use it for more. I use it a lot of times for like scraping tasks or things like that. Over here we have a two-dimensional Phillips head or star screwdriver. It works quite well, and it also doubles as a file. So here we have a unidirectional file. You see the file is just ground one way. On this side we have, if I can get it to focus, we have, see right there, a multi-directional or a bi-directional file grind. The one thing that really gets me is that you can see the position of this file makes it almost unusable. With it right here behind this this bottle opener here, you just can't get to the file. If you wanted to do something like, just hold on one second. So this is a cryo. Not that you would sharpen a knife on this, but let's say you wanted to for some reason. That's all the file that you can use. The rest of this file is unusable because it's behind there. Even when using it, let's say for a fingernail or something like that, you don't really have enough material exposed. It wouldn't even be as bad if the bi-directional filing was on the outside, because the outside is a bit more accessible, but I don't prefer the unidirectional side, so for me the best side is the one that's harder to get at. So yeah guys, that's the Gerber Dime. It's really cool, really handy. I've never been a huge multi-tool fan myself, but I've seen this one, and for $20, this sells for about $20 pretty much anywhere you look. So Amazon.ca is where I usually do most of my shopping for gear, knives, tools, whatever. So for $20 you can't beat the design. It's great, it's light, it's functional, it's cool looking. I love the black. You can get it in red and green as well right now, so that's neat. One other thing I was going to mention that I don't like is that when this knife closes, there's nothing to stop it from hitting the bottom of this here. So when the blade closes, it snaps the edge onto the bottom, which is, of course, is metal. So what you end up is, for this portion of the blade, approximately right here, you can't keep a sharp edge because it gets flattened when it touches the inside. There's not really enough light here for me to show you that right now. So that's it guys. Highly recommended by me. Go out and pick yourself up a Gerber Dime. Like, comment below, and subscribe to my channel please. I'll see you in the next video.